Hiya, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rosie Henshaw. If you're new here, then welcome guys. Lovely to have you. And if you're already existing, then hello, welcome back. So today's video is a shabby chic upcycle of different little pieces. So some things will be from the pound shop, some things will be from the thrift shop that you'll be able to get similar. So yeah, and I'm also going to be doing some barn styles as well, because they are the one thing I get asked about most whenever I do an Instagram post with one in the background, or with them in my home tour. I get asked where I got them from. So I'm going to show you how I upcycle them to make them look shabby chic. So the first thing I'm going to do is a really simple and easy, sorry I've scooted off, really simple and easy pound shop shabby chic kitchen thing. So the first thing I got was this sort of frame from the pound shop. Now these are perfect. I've seen on a lot of people's YouTubes they use these, and they are brilliant because once you take the fabric out, like not the fabric, you know what I mean, the string out, you're left with, essentially a nice plain canvas frame. So you could write in this. I know a lot of people have written in these and made quotes, and they look really, really beautiful. But I thought of a little different idea with these. This to me looks like a tray. So I thought this is gonna be a tray. I better get a little box or something out so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry, right. Get my little box out. And do you know what? Bertie is actually scratching to come in the front, so I'm going to quickly get in. At the front, I mean the garden, scratching at the back door. Come in, mister, come in. Okay, darling. He's been in the garden playing. Sorry about that, guys. So, I'm in my like painting clothes, by the way, as well. So I'm just going to put this on top of the box so you can kind of see what I'm doing with it. Now I thought this looks a little like a tray. So the thing I wanted to do with this is to put some handles on this and use it as like a little caddy, which I think is a really nice idea. Now you can paint this if you don't like this colour scheme. I do quite like the wood, but if you want to blend this in so it looks all white, you can. But what I did get as well is I've got these handles. Now I got these were £1 each from Wilkinson's, like wilco.com, and I've got them in store. They're in the hardware area. But you can just get any type of handles, cheap ones, plastic ones, or anything that you like. They're wrought iron ones. I thought they were really good. Let's cut that one off as well. And I think this is going to look really like shabby chic and French country to go in my kitchen. And what I thought was get two, and we're going to glue them onto the sides like this. Now you can paint this all white. It would look really nice. I'm gonna probably paint it once the handles is on, and then give it a bit of a shabby chic distressed look to sort of blend it all in, because I'm not gonna be screwing these on because I don't know if this wood would be too fragile for that. So I'm just gonna whip a hot glue gun. I hope that it's hot enough. Put a little glue stick in there and just put a little bit of glue that side and a little bit of glue that side, just so that I can glue the handles down, and then I'll probably paint afterwards, and I just think it will give it more of a seamless look. So a bit of hot glue. Now I'm not going to be able to lift it with this, probably before you put the things in that I'll show you in a minute. But if you're going to put heavy things in this, then I wouldn't suggest doing it glued, but I don't really think you'd be able to screw in this if you get some incredibly small screws. And that just looks super cute. It's like a little metal handled tray. It's cost £3 to make. I'm going to get a little bit of paint. So I've got a little bit of a tester pot for £1 from B&Q. And it's Farrow & Ball called Estate White. So I'm going to open this up, if it will let me. Don't forget to grab yourselves a nice hot drink and some snacks. Get into the video. I actually treated myself to a new paintbrush as well to do this with. So what I thought would look really, really cute is to give this kind of like a quick rough paint. Nothing too over the top, and sort of like shabby up the handles a little bit to give it like a real French look. I will paint the wood solid, like a solid white. You'd probably be best to use a chalk paint on this, where it's got like a veneer on it, or just do a couple of coats. Sometimes it takes more coats where it's a veneer. I'm just going to paint this. Hope to not get it all over my hands. And just roughly go over the handles and blend it in. It's hard because I can't edit, because I don't know how to edit. Well, I'm literally terrible with tech. It'd be good if I had that fast forward button so I could just show you how to do it. But what I will do in my next video, I will show you all of these completely finished. But I'm hoping, because a lot of these people that watch these videos are like crafty themselves, you might be able to know what I'm on about anyway. So you just paint it and kind of blend it in. It looks like a catastrophe at the moment of like a high scale. So I'm just going to get a bit of kitchen roll just to rough it off and to wash it off a little bit, just to make it look like it's been a bit weathered. Because that's how I'm going to have it in my kitchen. So once you start to wipe it off, it makes it a lot nicer actually. And it just whitewashes it, gives it a slight whitewash. Oh, knock the handle off now. I'm going too rough with it. Right, let's take that off and re-go. Wet it down too much. That's one thing you'll always get with my craft videos. Just reapply this, it easily comes off. This is more of a display piece. Like I mentioned before, this is a display piece. This isn't something that can just be chucked around in the kitchen. It's just something that's going to stay there on the side and just look pretty. So what I thought to use this with is this looks really nice. You could put any caddies that you've already got in it. But what I really thought would look really, really cute in this is these. Now, if you remember my pound shop haul, if you watched that, I bought these lovely little heart jars and they come with little red lids for Valentine's Day. What I've done is I've used the pound shop car spray paint in white to spray paint these lids. I'm going to spray the inside, but I just wanted you to know that they're basically the same thing. And I've got 2 of these. So once this is painted white, you can have some like hot chocolate, you can have some rice, you can have some like treats in these, like chocolate chips, or you could buy 2 of these and have 4 stacked up. You could have them to the side and have some little sweeteners and stuff here. Have one for tea, one for coffee, and have your like sweeteners and whatever. But they look really cute, and even in a bathroom, like a little industrial look, you could have like your cotton buds in it, a little tray, really, really cute, and you could just fill that up with whatever you like. And I just thought that was a really cute little idea, like a little tray. It will look better once it's completely finished, but like I said, because I can't edit and I want to do a few little quick crafts, you'll be able to see what I mean. So I'm going to get it a bit closer, got your little handles, and I will go over that completely in white. So the next thing that I got is, I just wanted to quickly show you these. So if everyone remembers from the pound shop as well, the same haul, I bought these apples. They're really, really cute, and I just thought they'd be really sweet to sort of have them in my own colour schemes, because none of these sort of go with anything that I have or I own. So I used that pound shop car spray paint, the white one, to spray one of the apples, and it's come out amazing. Look at the shine on that. So I'm going to go over this a little bit because I held it while I was spraying it. So we'll go over this with a little bit of dark brown paint just to bring it back to this colour, the original colour. But now when they sit in a bowl on my table, they're going to be lovely and shiny and white. And this was a pink one, so you can make something that looks quite garish. This doesn't look garish, the pink one was a bit bright for me, for my own taste. I just thought that would be really nice. My friend's got the pink one and it looks really nice in her kitchen. I think where all mine is sort of neutral colours, when I had the pink one in the bowl on the table, it just really stood out. So now that they're lovely and white, and it's literally a pound pot of spray paint, I sprayed the lids of those, sprayed this one. And you can just shabby chic these up. You can use a bit of chalk paint, you can paint them in any colour that you like. And if you use like a dry brush, paint a solid colour and then go over it in the white, you can get like a stone effect. This is just the paint that I had from the thing, like from the tray that was making. And with a slightly dry brush, you can start to give these a stone look. Look how simple, from grey shiny to looking stone. So just little quick paint techniques. So I wanted to show you them, and I also wanted to show you as well the little grey candle holders that I got. Someone said they look like Daleks. You see these on a lot of these sort of like Danish websites that sell Maison, French stuff, and they've got the little bottle plates and bowls. They're lovely in grey. They did them in black and silver in my pound shop as well. But I've also sprayed mine white because I think they just look nicer. They go with my decor a lot more. So I sprayed them in the same spray paint. Just wanted to show you them. It's not what I'm doing, but I just wanted to show you quickly those. So another thing that I got was this. Now I got this from the pound shop. Yeah, I wish. Well, it was only £2, so I don't need to wish. But I got this from the charity shop. Now this is one of them little key holders, and it's got like the little chicken wire in the front of it. It's really, really lovely. Now I got this for £2, yes, and you're probably thinking, well, won't be able to get my hands on something like that to upcycle as well. If you go into places like the Range, they do very, very similar, and B&M, they do like the egg holder ones. They do have egg carved into them, but they have the chicken wire, basically the same size, and you can get them for £5. So yes, it would be £3 dearer, but once this is finished, it's going to look really beautiful in the kitchen and would be something that would cost a lot more money if you bought it from an actual shop. Now I'm going to paint this in a slightly different colour. I'm going to use drop cloth. So it's also from Farrow & Ball. It's just a tester pot that I got for £1 again. I'm going to use the same paintbrush to save some time. But it's like a sagey grey sort of colour. And it just goes on so nice. Look at that. Look how nice and thick that goes on. So I'm just going to give that a nice paint all over. Things like this are so ideal from the charity shop, or like these wooden projects, because you can go over them, you give them a sand afterwards, make them look really beautiful. Try not to go on the chicken wire. I'm a real like quick painter. I don't feel you need to spend ages painting stuff. Sorry, I get so excited. I want to do so many projects at once. I've literally just filmed the haul where I got all of this, and I went to like B&M as well. I've got some amazing stuff in there. But when I was filming, what was I even saying? I can't remember now. I remember what I was saying. I've got so into a paint trance. Oh yeah, I bought a chair. That's what I was saying. I bought a chair. I bought a chair from a charity shop, and it's in much need. Yeah, it's in much need of a upcycle, which I cannot wait. I get so engrossed in these. I'm the sort of person where if I want to paint something, I want it done, dried, ready in the bedrooms or in the room that it needs to go into, ready within about. Oh, I've shut the thing. Within about half hour. Painting hasn't got to be perfect. It hasn't got to take you ages. I will show you all these finished products because they are going to take longer. It would be probably better to do one at a time, like most people do YouTube do. But I just thought I can give you loads of little different ideas if you haven't already got these ideas yourself. Really, really cute. I like kitchenalia. I like things that look really cute in the kitchen. That's my thing. So we just painted that really quickly. Really lovely. Now what I think is really cute is I'm actually gonna put a little shelf in this. There's a little rail there, so I'll just twist that over like that, and then just put a little bit of wood across with some wood glue and stack my spices in this. But I haven't got time to do that. So what I was gonna show you, I'm just showing you how I'm gonna upcycle it, the way it's gonna look. So once it starts to dry a bit more, I go over it again with the dry bit of the brush and go in the opposite direction. It just gives it a really nice look, shabby chic. I always get little fingerprints, so I have to go over them where I try and hold it in different positions. And what I thought would be a really nice idea with this is to just give it a really nice bit of fabric behind the chicken wire. So from a fabric shop, I actually picked up some of this. This is really old. I've got some bunnies, which would be really cute for Easter. And I've also got some like little chicken pattern fabric. I think I might use the bunny fabric. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of see what size I'm going to need that. Make sure I've kind of got like a bunny central as well. I know one lady said she really doesn't like waste, and she moaned about me cutting something in the middle, but I do like the pattern of something, then I will use it. It's better that we're using something that wouldn't have otherwise been used. I'm going to use it like that. So I'm going to get my scissors and I'm just going to cut that bunny out. Sorry, I've got so much stuff on my table and I've not got like sharp scissors neither with me, which is a bit of a problem, won't lie. It's really peaceful just crafting, isn't it? I find it so nice. So we've got a bit of fabric. And then what we can do is you can either cut this a bit better so it is a bit neater. Now I do like to staple on any fabric. So when I like reupholster chairs or footstools, or I do like to use my staple gun and staple it. But for something like this, it's a little project, you could just use a little bit of hot glue to glue this on, because you're not going to be fiddling about with the fabric very much. Sorry, I need to just trim that side. I need to find some of my stuff, because I lose stuff. I'm always having sort outs and I lose stuff. There we go, we're nearly done. You've got to start being normal, Rosie. You literally try and just do so many things. Your little brain just ticks over, don't it? I can't just do one thing. I even wanted to do the chair today during this video, and that just weren't going to happen, was it? So we've got our hot glue gun, and I'm just going to run a little bit of hot glue in the inside bit around the edge. And we can glue this fabric on. You've got to go round the sides as well to make sure it's super neat. Wait for the top bit to dry first before you do the bottom bit, because then you can pull it a bit tighter to make sure it's actually going to stick. Pull it nice and flush. And stick the fabric. And then you end up with a little shabby chic. All of these, I will show you the finished products. I will. I'm not going to be that terrible and just start something, but I just get so many ideas, and I want to get it all put away as well already in my kitchen. And that would just look really cute. If you wanted to get one of these and put little eggs or spices or something in your kitchen, you could even do like a bright calf kitsune fabric. You could do any type of fabric that you like. But yeah, again, something that's cost me £2 and I've just used stuff that I already have. It's going to look really, really cute. Really, really sweet. Another thing is pots. Now, I love pots and filling them up with eucalyptus. When you see on them sort of shabby chic websites, they've got faux flowers in. You can pick things like this up in your charity shops. Now, they've gone a bit overly heavily with the distressing. It's a little bit like smoke stained or something. I don't even know what it is. But you can paint things like this, paint them white, put eucalyptus in them. They look really, really cute. I'm probably going to paint this in like a sagey green colour and have little eucalyptus in this. I was going to paint this, but I am really running out of time. That's my issue. I try and do videos before I pick the kids up, and then I end up doing them super fast and then muffing them up. But I know you don't mind, because you always say you don't mind. So the next thing I've got is a barn star. Now, I always get my barn stars from the range, from the coastal section. They do a small one, which is £5, and a large one, which is $6.99. Now, if you go on them websites that sort of sell this kind of stuff, like the metal barn stars, they're between £20 and £30. Most of the ones this size are about £30. But I would rather buy a blue one from the range and just paint it up myself. That's what I've done all around my house. I use like a pink colour. I've done a pink one for my kitchen. I'm going to paint some for the boys' bedroom in like red, like Captain America style. These are really lovely. But what colour I'm going to paint this one in is the colour that I always get asked. So I'm going to use drop cloth, yet again, which is Farrow & Ball. And I've got this one in my kitchen. And it just transforms it. It really, really does. And what I like to do is, when I paint these barn stars, when I paint anything distressed for that matter, I try and go really solid to cover the colour, and then I'll go kind of lightly near where the natural scuffs are, so that you can kind of see them a little bit through it. It's probably not showing up on my camera, or you can afterwards go over a little bit of sandpaper and paint these after. Nice and thick. And they just come out so lovely. And you really wouldn't know that these are the coastal barn stars. The blue's lovely. I used to have one of them in the plain blue in my old house. But now I've sort of gone out of the stage, grown out of the duck egg stage. I was really into duck egg. Hence like my fridge, duck egg, and my coffee maker, everything's duck egg. My kettle, and up until it broke, was as well. But, so it's nice because you can always change these up and paint these. I'm thinking of doing one in like a really dark colour, like Farrow downpipe, and having it in my bathroom. Because I just love that look that they have. And I just think that's so cute. I'm very optimistic. But look, you just start to get rid of any of this. And then what I like to do is I like to sometimes get a little bit of like kitchen roll or a bit of like old cloth and just scrape down the centres of these sort of bits of the star. You can go back over these if you want, and it sort of gives you the detailing of the star, like the sharp edges. Let me just fold that up because I'm not doing any justice really. And scraping up the centre so you can start to see the detailing coming through. Really like that, really shabby chic, really simple and easy. I'm going to quickly finish this off. So I actually finished a project today. We're thinking, do you know what? Wait to watch a video. What was the point in that? What was the point in you showing me like an apple that you sprayed or something? No, I just wanted to show you like little nice cute bits for the kitchen, because that is the one room I get asked on a lot actually. It's like little accessories and stuff. I get asked a lot about my like cutlery holder, and I just thought, I'm not good with woodwork as in the sense of I'd be able to make something like that. So if I can find something similar and just show you how to distress it or to sort of give it a go yourself. And they're really lovely barn stars. I will go around the edge because you will see them when you hang them up. So you've had like a coastal star be turned into a really nice rustic barn star. I will distress that a bit more. We had like a cheap £2 little hen house. Looks really, really cute. We'll give that one more coat. You can even go over that a little bit of white wax, that would look really nice. And then our lovely little storage caddy. This is going to look so much better once it's finished being painted. I've decided I'm going to do this in a solid colour. I'm going to do this solid white so that you can really see the colour of it. Really looks lovely. And I'm going to paint this solid as well. I might even give it a little spray with that spray paint actually, because I think these handles look really nice when they're more of like a lighter colour than a dark colour. We'll see. Look really cute. Much better than the dark, I think anyway. I don't know. You have to let me know. But I thought this little caddy idea was really, really cute. Really, really sweet. Once he's completely finished... Oh, why do you always do that, Rosie? You're like the clumsiest person on the planet, yet you still decide to do things like that. But I do think these handles, that once you see, they do look much nicer, lighter. Got to go in the holes as well to make sure they're completely filled in, so you can't tell that they've not got no screws in them. They're really, really cute. Much nicer. So I'll probably spray paint this, have it all white. Could even add like a contrast colour, put a little bit of that like marble effect paper, like the contact paper in there. That would look really cute. Put different... That's not even the one that I already did. I think you have to have another go of this. This is something, do you know what? Trial and error. I did actually say to Gary I was going to make one of these trays, I was going to do it with hot glue. He did say to me, you haven't got the drill, your granddad's got the drill. And I was like, no, I'm not going to drill it. I think hot glue will be enough. I'm actually glad this has happened on camera, because then we can see. I think the best bet would be Gorilla Glue, like a super glue to hold this, because sometimes that hot glue gets really thick, and especially with me, I let it dry too fast before sticking it on. So I think a Gorilla Glue would look really nice for this, but nevertheless, I really like the idea. I think the apples are looking so much more nicer. I will continue to give this another coat. I'm going to make this more of a solid colour rather than a stone. Make it more solid, and I'm going to have them on my table. They look really cute. And from the pound shop, they're just so sweet. So I hope you enjoyed this video. The only things I've managed to finish actually are my barn star and my little chest. Oh, never mind. Never mind, Rosie. We can all have dreams. So take care. Have a lovely rest of your week. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you like, you know, my videos and you don't mind that I'm a bit of a failure. But the ideas are there. The ideas are there. It's just putting it into one video. I probably could have done one dedicated 20-minute video for this and finished it. I could have done one dedicated video for the barn stars. I could have done one dedicated video for the tray. But no, Rosie doesn't think like that. Rosie goes, let's just do it all in one go. And now I'm talking about myself in the third, as third person. Like I'm not even in the room, I'm just describing myself. I better go and stop drinking coffee. I don't even drink coffee, so that ain't even an excuse. So take care, have a lovely rest of your week. Bye! Oh, you know, you're still there, man. Oh, that's a relief that it's off. You're still